Hi, I'm Joe Berg, and today I'm going to show you how to change a flat tire on your car. First thing you want to do is get a jack. This is a 3-ton heavy-duty jack. Most cars come with a different kind of jack. This is special. So first thing you do is you want to find the jack point on the car. And if you look and see those two ridges right there, that is the jack point. So, you want to get your jack right on that jack point, and then jack the car up slowly until it's just touching. Alright, now once it's just touching, you want to give it one big push, and it should start to lift. And then you lift it, here. You lift the car until the tire is just barely off the ground. Good. Now what you want to do is get your tool, the tool that comes with your car. Every car comes with a tool like this to get the lug nuts off. And you want to take all of the lug nuts off. So just break the seal on them first. Go around to all lug nuts that you have and break the seal. And then once you've broken the seal, you can just take your hand and unscrew all of the lug nuts. If you see fit, you can also use your tool to just make the job go a little quicker. Okay. And last one. Okay, good. So make sure you have all your lug nuts. Keep them in a safe spot. I'm going to keep them all together. Then you want to take the tire off. Now to do this, all you do is pull it off. It should come right off. Then you get your spare tire and you bring it over to your car. Now, you want to line the holes up on your tire with these pegs here. So, you line it up and you lift the tire and you want to get the first peg through the hole. See how the first peg, the very top, is coming through? Now what you want to do is just maneuver your tire until it goes on. Now, the tire should be flush against the rotor. So there you go. All good there. Now what you do is you get your lug nuts and you want to put them on in a star pattern. So get it started, tighten it with your tool until it's just tight. You don't want to over tighten it once you put the tire on. Good, so that's hand tight basically. And after you get the very top one, which is what you start with, you want to go to the lowest peg, which is right here. So you get that one hooked on. Once it's hooked, you can take your tool and continue tightening. Now after you get the second one on, you want to go to the next peg, which is the adjacent one, so kind of making our star pattern. You don't want to go to either of these. You want to go right up here in the corner because that is the adjacent one. So same thing. You get it hooked on. And sometimes these can be a pain in the neck. But once you get it hooked on, take your tool and you hand tighten this one. Now continuing with our pattern, After you do this one here, you want to go adjacent again to the one that's not right next to what you just did. So you get your nut and you hook it on, and once again, just hand tight. There you go. Now, the tire should be on there pretty solid. As you see, I'm kind of tugging at it a little. It's not really moving around at all, other than as if it were moving. But it's not giving any wiggle really, so that's good. That means that it is flush against the rotor. And you want to take the last lug nut, hook it on, and tighten it up. And once it is hand tight, you know you're good. Okay. After that, these are just hand tight right now. So what you want to do is, in no specific order, get your tool hooked to one of the nuts and just push down with your foot to give it that extra tightness. Now you should do it in the same starve pattern that you started with, but you do not have to start with the highest lug nut. You can go from the side, from the bottom. They're already on there, so it doesn't really make a difference. And as you can see, these are getting pretty tight. Alright, now if you come over here and try and move the tire, it shouldn't give any wiggle at all. And that's how you know your tire is on. Next thing you want to do is drop your jack. For this kind of a jack, you want to grab over here and turn it to the left very slowly, and that should slowly lower your car. And once the suspension has grabbed, you just want to bring it all the way down. Pull it out, and that is how you change your tire.